Welcome to Mathematics Lecture Series. We start complex variable course. Lecture number 1, Introduction and Basics of Sets. Basics of sets in mathematics, and the definition of set. A set is a collection of distinct objects considered as a single entity. Also, these objects can be anything: numbers, letters, symbols, or even other sets. Elements: the individual objects within a set are called elements or members. Each element is unique and appears only once in the set. Notation: sets are typically denoted by curly braces enclosing their element. For example, 1, 2, 3 and enclosed in curly brace represents a set containing the numbers 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 are elements of the set. Representation: set can be represented in various ways, including roster or tabular form, set builder notation, and Venn diagram. What are the cardinality? The cardinality of set refers to the member of element it contains. It is denoted by this symbol S enclosed, where S is the set. For example, if S is 1, 2, 3, there are 3 elements, so cardinality of S is 3. Subset: a set is said to be subset of another set B if every element of A is also an element of B. This is denoted by A subset of B. Proper subset: a subset A of a set B is considered a proper subset if A is not equal to B. This is denoted by this way A. Here we not write equal. So this is symbol of proper subset. Union: the union of two subsets A and B is the set containing all elements that are in either A or B, or in both. It is denoted by A union B. Intersection: the intersection of two sets A and B is the set containing all elements that are common to both A and B. It is denoted by A intersection B. Complement: the complement of set A is denoted by A complement is the set containing all elements that are not in A but are in the universal set. Those elements which are not in A but are in the universal set. Natural numbers: the set of all positive integers starting from 1 and extending infinitely does not include 0 or any negative number. So natural number are 1, 2, 3, so on. This is a natural number set. Whole number contains 0 in natural number. So whole number 0, 1, 2 and so on. Set of integers, all negatives from minus infinity and so on, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. This is called set of integer, the set of all positive and negative whole numbers including 0. So rational number: the set of all numbers that can be expressed as a fraction of two integers. Means if we take two integers and write in a fraction, and that is called rational number, and it includes all integer fractions and terminating in or repeating decimals. Irrational numbers are those which cannot be expressed as a fraction of two integers and have non-repeating, non-terminating decimal expansions such as under root 2, pi and e. So we can see that natural number is a subset of whole number and whole number is a subset of integers and integer is a subset of rational number. Rational number is a subset of real number and also irrational is a subset of real number. Real number: the set of rational and irrational numbers means union of rational and irrational number is called set of real number. It encompasses all possible points on the number line, including integers, fraction, decimal, and irrational numbers. Complex number, the set of all numbers that can be expressed in that form, a plus b iota, where a and b are real number and iota is the imaginary unit, which is equal to square root minus 1. Complex numbers includes both real and imaginary parts. Prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, a natural number greater than 1 that have no positive divisors that are called prime numbers. Composite number, these are numbers as 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Natural number greater than 1 that are not prime, meaning they have more than two positive divisors. Odd and even numbers, you know that odd are 1, 3, 5, 7, and even are 2, 4, 6. Real numbers, so again we discuss real numbers. A number which is either rational or irrational is called a real number, and denoted by this r is q. Here shows the symbol of rational number union with irrational number. For example, 2 by 3 being a rational number is a real number, and square root being a irrational number is also real number. Clearly, natural number is a subset of whole number, and whole number is a subset of integer subset of rational number, and rational is a subset of real number. It is assumed that the student is already familiar with the various operations on real numbers. Deviates by zero. What is deviant by zero? The process of division of one number a by another number b consists of a process in finding a unique number c. If we divide a with b, then you will have c. So we can write it b into c is equal to a. Assuming that b is not 0, here must be b is not 0. Let us we see what happens if b is equal to 0. Then, for example, let us try to divide 3 by 0. The process of division should give us a unique number c, but such that 0 into c is equal to 3. But we know that any number multiplied by 0 gives 0, but never 3. So it is must be not equal to 0, not equal to 3. Therefore, no number c exists in this case. Hence, 3 by 0 is no number. Again, to divide 0 by 0, if possible, we should be able to find a unique number which multiplied by 0 gives 0, but any number multiplied by 0 gives 0. This means 0 by 0 is not unique, but may be any number and is therefore indeterminate. So it's mean 0 by, if we divide 0 with 0, it is it is indeterminate form and unmeaningful. Thus we see that in the first case of division by 0, it is not possible to get any number, and in the second case it is not a unique result. This division by 0 is not allowed in mathematics. This fact is often expressed by saying that division by 0 is meaningless and undefined. Graphical representation of real numbers. Here, real number can be represented by points on a line called the real axis. This is called real axis. As indicated in the following that figure, the point corresponding to 0 is called the origin. Here, this is origin. After this is minus 1, and here on point minus 3 by 2, here is a 1. Here is a 2 by 4. This is 1 by 4. There is a square root 2. Conversely, to each point on the line, there is a 1 and 1 real number. Means the point corresponding to 0 is called origin. Means a number is corresponding to, we have a point, but in conversely each point on the line there is a 1 and only one real number. If a point P corresponding to a real number A lies to the right of a point Q corresponding to real number B, we say that A is greater than B or B is less than A, and write respectively as A greater than B or B less than A. Thank you. This is an introduction of complex analysis series. So kindly uh, channel, and subscribe this channel and also like the video. Thank you.